Election season, ladies and gentlemen, has truly begun, and you're looking at almost a direct battle now between the BJP and the Congress in close to about 180 seats. And this battle for 2024, when we see, you also have a lot of alliances taking shape, also a lot of big clashes, and it appears that every event is getting drawn into politics. Today earlier, the Prime Minister was addressing entrepreneurs at the Startup Mahakumbh, and this is where he chooses to taunt a certain someone who he claims has been launched and relaunched repeatedly, but he failed to launch each time. Now, no points for guessing who really the Prime Minister is referring to here. First up, exactly what we've heard from the Prime Minister, followed by more reactions.
स्टार्टअप लॉन्च तो बहुत लोग करते हैं, और पॉलिटिक्स में तो ज्यादा। और बार बार लॉन्च करना पड़ता है। आप में उनमें फर्क ये है कि आप लोग प्रयोगशील होते हैं। एक अगर लॉन्च नहीं हुआ तो तुरंत दूसरे पर चले जाते हैं।
But you would also recall, viewers, that this is not the very first time that the Prime Minister has launched this attack on Rahul Gandhi. In fact, it was just a month earlier that in the Parliament, the Prime Minister had also taken a similar dig at the Congress's sign right in the Parliament.
इन लोगों की मर्यादा इतनी है, अब इन्होंने अपने युवराज को एक स्टार्टअप बना करके दिया है। अब वो नॉन स्टार्टर है। न तो लिफ्ट हो रहा है, न वो लॉन्च हो रहा है।
So that is what the Prime Minister said in the month of February. Now, the BJP is backing what the Prime Minister is saying, and they say that this is a party that repeatedly keeps relaunching a product even after it has failed multiple times.
See, the basic difference between the startup politics and the startup business, if the startup business does not function well, people don't go with it. But that concept is not followed in politics. There is a continuous launching and relaunching and relaunching and relaunching. I mean, the journalists who were there in the first startup, political startup, they are now become old. But still the launching is not being done. That's what the Prime Minister meant, and this is the truth.
And our colleague Mohit is also joining us live with more insights into this. So, you know, Mohit, trust the Congress to respond to this very sharp attack by the Prime Minister. But the point is that, you know, this poll season, battle lines are clearly drawn. And the Prime Minister, when he says that एक ही product को ये party बार-बार launch, relaunch करती है, product fail हो जाता है, in spite of that they keep relaunching, he's actually making a lot of points. And not to forget the symbolism of him using the word startup.
Well, yes, and you see, Prime Minister, while speaking at Startup Mahakumbh, in a very subtle but in a pointed manner attacked, and everybody knows that it's on Rahul Gandhi, and Prime Minister clearly stated that in politics also we have various launches and relaunches that keep on happening, but the difference between you, that is the people who were sitting there, who are part of the startup community, and the politicians, is that you shift to the other place. But in politics that doesn't happen. And earlier also, as you were rightly saying, PM and the BJP has been saying this, that everything that the Congress party does is to relaunch Rahul Gandhi. They have always said this, that whenever Congress holds a meeting, it's to relaunch Rahul Gandhi in a new package. So we see that in run-up to the Lok Sabha elections, when elections are just few months away, a very strong but a pointed attack coming in by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. We have to wait and watch how exactly will Congress reply on this particular attack, given the fact that how this is not the first time that how Prime Minister has attacked his political opponents in that way. In earlier also, as we were playing for our viewers, that in Parliament also he has spoken on the similar lines, and that has been the line of the BJP. They have been saying this, that whatever Congress party does, any convention, any meeting, it's just to relaunch Rahul Gandhi in a new package. And Prime Minister Narendra Modi, in a subtle but a pointed manner, as we were discussing earlier, has made similar remark when he said that in politics we see that how a product keep on launching again and again launching, but the difference between the startup community and politics is that you move to the other place, but in politics that doesn't happen. We have to wait and watch how exactly the Congress party will react on this particular issue, given the fact that how this seems to be, and this surely is, because we also understand politics, a direct attack on Rahul Gandhi, and perhaps it's not the first time that the PM and the BJP have made such charges, and it becomes also very significant at a time when crucial election commission, Central Election Committee meeting of the Congress party is all set to take place, and the questions are being raised when we'll get to see more and more candidates of the Congress party, and now we see an attack coming in by Prime Minister on Rahul Gandhi. Back to you.
And you know, Mohit, when you make that statement, I think there is again a lot of concern about the way the Congress itself is operating, you know, because a lot is just centered around Rahul Gandhi. The very fact that you had a leader like Mamata Banerjee not very long ago saying that Rahul Gandhi is Narendra Modi's biggest TRP, and it helps the BJP to, you know, pitch that entire battle also presidential, saying this was Modi versus Rahul, and that's how the voters decide which side they want to go.
Well, yes, in fact, if it is Prime Minister Narendra Modi and versus Rahul Gandhi, then it's always advantage Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and that is why we see that how BJP, whenever an incident happens, whether the person or the political party is not the Congress party, but we see that how the questions are being raised by the BJP on Congress and Rahul Gandhi. And just recently we have seen the Shakti remark that has come in from Rahul Gandhi. Prime Minister Narendra Modi went to various South Indian states and raked up this issue, saying that how Rahul Gandhi has insulted Hinduism and Shakti, which is the essence of Indian culture. Rahul Gandhi has insulted. So again and again, wherever Prime Minister Narendra Modi goes, he's attacking Rahul Gandhi. BJP also believes that it's a direct, if it's a direct fight between Prime Minister and Narendra Modi and Rahul Gandhi, it's always advantage Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And that is why we see that how this particular remark has come from Prime Minister Narendra Modi. So it will be very interesting to see what the Congress party will have to say on.
And the election season, ladies and gentlemen, has truly begun, and you're looking at almost a direct battle now between the BJP and the Congress in close to about 180 seats. And this battle for 2024, when we see, you also have a lot of alliances taking shape, also a lot of big clashes, and it appears that every event is getting drawn into politics. Today earlier, the Prime Minister was addressing entrepreneurs at the Startup Mahakumbh, and this is where he chooses to taunt a certain someone who he claims has been launched and relaunched repeatedly, but he failed to launch each time. Now, no points for guessing who really the Prime Minister is referring to here. First up, exactly what we've heard from the Prime Minister, followed by more reactions.
स्टार्टअप लॉन्च तो बहुत लोग करते हैं, और पॉलिटिक्स में तो ज्यादा। और बार-बार लॉन्च करना पड़ता है। आप में उनमें फर्क ये है कि आप लोग प्रयोगशील होते हैं। एक अगर लॉन्च नहीं हुआ तो तुरंत दूसरे पर चले जाते हैं।
But you would also recall, viewers, that this is not the very first time that the Prime Minister has launched this attack on Rahul Gandhi. In fact, it was just a month earlier that in the parliament, the Prime Minister had also taken a similar dig at the Congress's sign right in the parliament.